this is day 5 of Yogtober. So let's just start off with our feet hip distance apart and just reach up with your arms and try and keep the arms by the ears at all times. Chin parallel with the floor, and we're just going to do the blade of grass. So we go bending to the left, bending to the right. Push the hips out, so you push the hips to the left, push hips to the right. So just channel your inner blade of grass, blowing in the wind, flexible and bendy, like a blade of grass. Okay, we're going to hold it over to the right now, and just gently gaze up. Try and keep the arms by the ears. Push and extend the hips. Keep breathing as normal. Feel that stretch of the rib cage. And back up. Same thing on the other side. So push, looking up, and breathe. Keep breathing. Push the hip out a little bit more. And then we're just going to do a little supported back bend. So you hold on to your lower back and push the hips forwards as you let your head go back. Go back. Reaching up one more time. Soft knees and just fall forwards and just then hang. And just if you want to straighten the legs a little bit for the extra stretch you can, bounce, dangle. And then if you get your feet a little bit closer together, hands behind your calves, hook yourself in for a little forward fold. And then just come up to halfway. So you rest your hands on the shins, try and squeeze the shoulder blades together, be like an upside down L. Hold and drop forwards. And pull yourself in. Half lift again. We're going to do 10 of these. Keep a soft knee if it's hurting or feeling uncomfortable. That's 2. Nice, stick straight, everything. 3. Lift, squeeze the shoulders and drop. 4. So just have a little pause in each one. So inhale as we do the lift. Exhale as we do the pull. Inhale. Exhale. I think it's 2 more. You should be feeling this in the lower back now as you really make these muscles work. Let's do one more for good luck. So inhale, lift. Good, and then just roll up, let the head with the last thing to come up. And we're doing a nice little head roll now. Just chin to the chest. Slowly move head around in a big circle. Change directions. Lovely. And we're just going to now turn top of the mat, shoulders back and down, and we're going to go backwards with the right leg. So from here you can have your hands together at prayer. Try and bend your knee to a right angle knee on the balls of the back foot. So it's a high lunge or a runner's lunge, and just get comfortable here. Try and straighten that back leg and bring energy to it, push the heel back. Balancing here. And then you can extend the arms and just reach as you're trying to imagine a yoga ball behind you that you just lean over. Breathe. And then we'll just bring the arms forward. So the arms are in the same line as the leg. And then just come back and we'll twist to the left. So if you've got your left leg forward, you're twisting to the left and hold it there. Nice twist. If it feels okay, you can take the right elbow to the edge of the left knee and Good rotation there. Using the resistance, opening wide the arms. Just breathe. Out stretch and then back in. Lovely, and then we'll drop all the way back down to the knee. So we're here, and you just plunge the hips forwards, but not collapsing, just keep, you're in control of it. And we'll just send the arms up and again, roll over that yoga ball. And do the twist again. So the twist to the left. This time, if you wanted to reach for the thigh or the calf, and just do a little sort of back bendy twist, that's quite nice. Hands meet the ground, tuck the toes under and lift into downward dog. Breathing here, shake the head loose. And we're just going to extend the right leg through. And we're here in the lunge. So just a transitional dog for the lunge. Nice high lunge as you reach up. Find the balance. Your heel is off the ground, all the weight in the back, ball of the foot. Then you've got a right angle here. Lean over the yoga ball behind you. Nice, and we'll turn to the right. So we're doing that high lunge twist here. Simple as that. Just breathe. And if it feels okay, get the elbow all the way in. Try and bring the thumbs to your chest bone as you look up. Keep pushing the heel back. Breathe. Open out if you want to. Keep that breath flowing back in. And we're just going to go all the way back up and over the yoga ball again. And then reaching forwards so that you've got the same line as the leg. So your arms are in line with the back leg. Good. And then straight back up and drop to the ground. Twist. Just twist to the right again. And you can push forwards with the hips. This time grab onto the thigh or the leg and reach up. Look up. Nice little back bend. And then we're here. We also need to do that one at the front. Leaning over the ball again. Hands down. I just tuck the toe, lift the leg, and back into down facing dog. And just shake the head loose again. Lovely. Just take a little tiny step back into plank. So from here, let's do 5 of those Chandrasana push downs. So you just bend the elbows, really control it, lead the chin down, push back up any old way. We'll do 5 of these Chandrasanas. Control as you let the elbows bend backwards. Keep the elbows close to your body. That's 3, 4, and 5. That's enough for me. So while you're here, just do a nice little up dog, looking up, shoulders push back, chest bursting through the arms. And then push all the way back into child's pose. Extended child's pose. So your bottom's resting on the heels, arms stretching forwards, chest and head bowing to the floor. And then just bring your hands so that they're cupping the heels, so your hands are out around the outside edge of the heel. Come all the way up onto your knees, keeping hold of the heels, and just bring your forehead towards the knees, the crown grazing ground. So no weight in the head. This is what you call the rabbit. So just soft jaw, just gently pulling on the heels. So feel that stretch around the shoulders. Ideally, you want such a rounded back here that your forehead can touch the knees. Pressing back into the hero pose. Just knees bent, hands resting. gaze ahead. Okay, I'm just going to come forwards a little bit, so stay in the shop, but then just let your bottom go down to the ground with your feet either side, poking inwards rather than flexing out like frog's feet, and try and keep the knees close-ish together. And everybody hopefully can do that, but you can always put a cushion underneath your bum. And then we're just going to pad back to maybe here, burst the chest forward, and if you can, lean back to the elbows, that's the next stage. And if you wanted to, it's really nice if you do a lot of running this one, because it's getting your quads. You can lean all the way back to the ground, on your shoulders, and then extend the arms over, cradle the elbows, and just bring them onto the shoulder blades. So there's a little space underneath the back bit there. Bottoms on the floor, knees are on the floor. And just gaze ahead. Just press into the ground as you come all the way back up. You might need help. Sometimes people get stuck in that position. So do shout out for help if you've got, hopefully you've got someone there to pull you back up. Back into the dog, and just shake your head out. Just bring your feet quite close together, and we're just going to let the right foot come up, flex the foot, and try not to spin out this time. We're just going to let the hips be level, so you can't get very high with the leg with this one, but push the chest towards the thighs, lovely straight back, and you should really feel that in the hamstring of the standing leg. Okay, feel the glutes working as well. Breathe. As you lower that leg, just let the right leg hook behind the left, and then rearrange so that you can actually just press the chest back down. And again, it's a bit of a three-legged dog, this one. It's got a mean stretch for your hamstring. Okay, swap sides, that one comes down. Left leg in the air, flex the foot, press the chest down towards the thigh, but don't spin open, just keep the hips level with the ground. It's all about the chest pushing towards your thigh there. Squeeze the glutes to get a bit more extra height, that leg. Breathe, and then a hook, leg, ankle behind the ankle, and push back. Really good stretch. And release that. I'm just going to now do a half dog. So you bend the knees, send the tailbone high, bending the knees very deeply so that you can really get that stretch for your back. My body is literally on my thighs, that's a good tip. And your heels won't touch the ground, so if your knees are bent. That's it, tailbone high. Lovely, now straighten out, full dog, downward facing dog, tailbone high. And then pad the hands back. Just roll all the way up. Okay, just to finish off, let's just twist again. Going one way first, couple of breaths. And then the other way. Thank you, and see you tomorrow. Namaste.